What's going on, guys? Ethan here, and today I wanna talk about something a little bit different, a little bit controversial in a lot of people's eyes, and I know I'm probably gonna get this Atari fan who's clearly a bot uh to comment on this video for me saying this, but I want to talk about why I feel like Atari rushed the VCS to market. Now, there's people saying, "Well, hang on a minute, the Atari VCS was delayed. It was announced in 2017 as the Atari box, but it didn't hit store shelves till 2020, 2021 time." And that is very true. That is very true. But I want to talk about the biggest problems that I have with VCS, and this is obviously the fact on why I feel like it should have been delayed. For those who know, Atari's recently been going on a little spree where they've been acquiring a bunch of assets. They've been acquiring a bunch of game libraries, with the most notable ones so far being the Stern Electronics catalog of 12 games, Night Dive Studios, who are basically the best there is when it comes to making retro remasters and re-releasing games like System Shock on modern platforms. And then recently they bought 100 retro gaming IPs, including games like Bubsy and Hardball. Now, my argument here is if Atari's in acquisition mode, Atari's in a mode where they're getting all these games, all these gaming IPs and that, why didn't they wait to launch the VCS? Because for those who don't know, the Atari VCS sort of came out, and even after all this time, it still has less than 100 games, which is pretty amazing to be honest. Like, it's amazing that they've nowhere near 100. I think last time I checked, it was like 85, 86 games. But Atari could obviously do a lot more. They could do a lot more in this situation because they have such a large catalog now. Now, I'm not expecting games like Bubsy 3D or whatever to be added to the Atari VCS, but what about the more modern Bubsy games? Like, what's it? Bubsy Paws of Fury or something? Paws of Fire, Paws of Fury, or something like that. Like, where's that game? That game was released in 2017. Where's that game? Where are the hardball games? Where's all these, student electronics games? Because I know they got Berserk on there, but where's Frenzy? Where's all these other games? Likewise with Night Dive Studios, are they going to bring System Shock to the VCS? If so, would that help convince people to buy a VCS? Because the VCS isn't really got many games, especially in the first-person shooter genre, which is a genre that Night Dive is pretty good with, because they've obviously got Turok and they've got System Shock, so there's a lot to do there. Likewise, Atari, I know people aren't really fans, but Atari got into crypto, and Atari got into crypto mining, uh, and well, they only just recently had, I think they've only just recently added the platform Ultra to the VCS, which is a crypto exchange where you can now sell your games as crypto or as NFTs. Obviously, I don't know much about crypto. I'm not really invested in the whole crypto space, but from what I know, it seems like Atari originally built built a chip in the VCS to do this crypto sort of stuff, and yet they've done it, and it's taken them so long to get around to where it's the VCS isn't really a game console, but it's not really a crypto mining space. Like, Atari needs to look and think what their plan is for the future of the VCS, because well, it's all up in the air. Everyone's saying about how it's up in the air because obviously Atari, obviously they haven't really been bringing games over. They haven't really been, from what we know, there's just so much stuff that's obviously been rumored and what. But it's just because they've obviously got all the manufacturing contracts are cancelled. It's just a really weird thing to think about, because Atari could easily, using their like 400 plus game catalog, could easily just dump their games on the VCS and make it, hey, look, this is the console you want to get if you want to play retro games. But I don't know why they're not doing that. I don't know why they're struggling so much to get games on the VCS, especially games they own. If the game's got like a Steam port, surely it should be quite easy for them to port it over to the VCS. I don't understand it, but hopefully Atari is able to sort some stuff out, and obviously bring more games over. I mean, just bringing the Bubsy games over, for instance, and Hardball, Demolition Racer, and a few other things that Atari's obviously acquired should potentially help boost sales of the VCS and obviously bring more people to the Atari platform. But likewise, if Atari decide to put those games on Steam or something like the Evercade or something, it could also do quite well. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts. I've been Ethan. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, turn notifications. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.